Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And already we're underway here.
Now it's Doué. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella Upamecano, Peter.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Konsa. Yehi.
Rice. Grealish.
Zaire Emery.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Upamecano.
And this is Grealish. Good read, needed to be. Could move up a gear here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe!
Konsa gets it clear.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Grealish gets into a good position.
Showing great feet there.
Chouameni.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Zaire Emery. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Solanke. Saka.
And here's Grealish. He's got away. Oh, that's neat.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot's on here. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe.
And here's Grealish.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. England upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Bellingham. Solanke receives it in a good position here. Doué. And they can counter here. He's looking wide. Rice. Now that's a lovely exchange.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
And so we have the first set piece of the game.
And it's Rice. Gallagher. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that was vital. And he gets rid in a hurry. Hernandez.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Walker
Calmly anticipates.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
Gallagher, that's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Now it's Solanke.
And this is Grealish. Grealish. Oh, sweet feet. Now this could be a chance. It's tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please drink responsibly.
Some first half thoughts?
Or behaving
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Kyle Walker.
Colwill. Now Konsa. Bellingham.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Solanke has been caught there. It's a foul.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Rice. And here's Solanke. Solanke is onto this. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bellingham, and he's in on goal, and the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Grealish. Saka.
Solanke. Played out to the right.
They continue each to cancel the other out. Rice. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Solanke, number 10, Bellingham.
Pressing high and with purpose.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Number 11, Phil Foden. Number 25.
Well into the second half, and
Rashford.
still there's nothing between
Number
them.
9.
Now it's
Hey.
Eze.
Number
And here's
17.
Rashford.
Eze.
It's
Number 8.
Rashford!
Henderson.
Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Taking place.
And again! They've scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. England have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Kyle Walker proves too strong. Konsa. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. No way he was going to let him past. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Foden really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Conte. Kane in acres of space out wide. Wriggles his way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foden.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kane. And he's on his way. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That's a cute ball. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's ambitious. Thuram. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Olise. And Upamecano. Konsa. And it's Eze.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's worked it through. Foden! Now, who's going to be first to
2
this?
minutes has been indicated.
Pavard. Barcola. Ball played for Conte. Deftly away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And here's Solanke. Bellingham. Plays it in low.
And a chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
And here's Mbappe. He's in a good position here. He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's superb. Great vision. Thuram.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kyle Walker.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Konate.
Quality ball.
Rice. Short changes him with that pass. Doué. Saka.
And it's Grealish.
England looking to pass their way through. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Gallagher does really well to win the ball there. Chouameni. Thuram. Threads one in. He's on it, can he get away?
He's through, it's one on big chance! Having a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Upamecano. Ball played for Klaus. And it's Doué. Hernandez. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Doué. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mbappe. He might be in here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bellingham goes steaming forward. France have a free kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Grealish. Gallagher has created one goal already. Grealish. Solanke. Now it's Saka. Oh, good spread. Now it's Thuram.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Solanke. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And that has been cleared. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please be reminded that drinking is
Any
only
strong
allowed
opinions
in
on the
the areas
first
shown
half?
on this map.
Well, both
Thank you
sides
very
would have
much for your
expected
cooperation.
a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. France get the ball rolling for the second period.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Saka. Great ball, and he's in here. And that is expertly dealt with. Rice. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's worked it through. Big chance, must be! Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. Nicely aimed pass. Zaire Emery looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Bukayo Saka.
Yehi.
Number 15, Grealish.
Jordan Henderson.
Number 21, Solanke.
And it's
Number
Rice.
10, Bellingham. Number
England
26,
finding their passes.
Gallagher. Coming on
Now
the
it's
field,
Thuram.
Number 25,
Klaus. And there's his
Rashford.
chance to lead the counter.
Number 11, Phil Foden.
And here's
Number
Thuram.
9, Hay. Number 24, Palmer. Number
France
8,
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Kane. Passes short and sharp. Strokes it back. Now it's Palmer. Brilliantly cut out. Doué. Mbappe. For Conte. Now it's Doué. Colwell cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away, and he likes... Bullish header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Konsa. And it's Walker. Palmer chasing after it. Colwell. Rice. Kyle Walker. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Henderson. Now it's Kane. Driving through. Kane! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Konsa. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's... In he goes again! Konate is there, and he can get that clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Henderson gets across and deals with it. Conte. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Foden picks it up out wide. It's Rashford! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Nicely weighted ball. He's going to be disappointed with that.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Camavinga. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rice. And it's Henderson. Looking for the run. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's taking no chances
2
there.
added minutes has been indicated.
Colwell. And that was nowhere near his best. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution for England, number 4.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Him is number 23, Lewis Skelly.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Foden. Lewis Skelly. Thuram. Out to the right. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has been slung wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rashford.
Oh, really well played.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. Now it's Thuram. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Barcola's cross. He gets big. Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Colwell gets a foot in here. England can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Foden.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution in progress.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling.
But who will be standing at the very end? Real chance! He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Kane! Classic Kane brilliance! He's got himself an absolute peach. Perhaps the final twist.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Palmer really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's an imaginative pass.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Lewis Skelly to Henderson. And it's Kane. That is good alertness. Very much into the last knockings. Lewis Skelly. Palmer. Couldn't squeeze it through.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's a little off target. Thuram is onto
There
this.
will be 1 minute at a
No,
time.
that was never going to make it. Lewis Skelly. Palmer. Palmer proves just a little bit too strong.
Oh, it's come loose. And this is Henderson.
This looks promising.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Thuram picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And already we're underway here.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The contribution of Conor Gallagher should be key, Peter. I've heard a lot of people say he's a combination of a number 10 and a number 8, but he's more of a runner, a worker for me. It's his really powerful ability to get up and down the pitch that just stands out, because he's a ubiquitous talent. You just never know where he's going to pop up. He seems to be everywhere at every time.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Kane. Gallagher. Chance! Goal, England! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Thuram,
And he's in on goal. First quarter of an hour gone.
looking for options for movement.
And this is Grealish. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Thuram,
Looks to get on the end of this.
Zaire Emery. Klaus. And here's Thuram.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Saliba makes the interception.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's very neat. That is Gallagher.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Zaire Emery. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Konsa. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Grealish. England trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
And here's Kane.
Gallagher. Spread it left.
Played back in. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Goes without saying, that was poor. Well, what a waste that one is. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Chouameni. And he's forced to go back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rice. And Kyle Walker. Upamecano. Konate. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, Thuram!
He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 added minutes has been
France
indicated.
grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bellingham certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. It's a good run down the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Doué, driving through the middle. Pings in across. And he's there to clear it. He's in a good position here. Doué, played with finesse. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Foot in. Caresses it through. Grealish delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Tries to play it through, and this is Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Wriggles his way through, and it's Rice. And he welcomes it in. Oh, this is a great position. That's a decent clearance. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Hernandez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Substitution for England. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15, Grealish. Number 9, Kane. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 26, Gallagher. Coming on the field,
Turan
11,
with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Number 25,
Colwell.
Rashford. Number
Gehi.
19, Watkins. Number 24,
And it's Walker.
Palmer. Number 23, Lewis Skelly. Substitution.
Ended up in no man's land. Chouameni for Conte. Hernandez. Upamecano. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Watkins. Konsa. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Passes short and sharp. Shapes to shoot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Substitutions taking place.
France making another change here. Olise. Ball played for Conte. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Threads one in. And it's Walker. Lewis Skelly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Watkins, it's shot at goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Rice.
There will be 3 minutes
Olise.
time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He came in hard, very hard. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thuram voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'm afraid
Well,
to
how
tell
will we
you
look back
we're
on that?
expecting
That is
traffic
a
to be heavy
superb
after
win.
the
This
final
is one of
whistle
those
today.
games where the result justifies whatever means.